In this video, we are going to talk about how manager can get the best out of GetOverview. In the dashboard, we can already see our team members we want to track. We can see their upcoming tasks, projects they are working on, and how much progress has been made. We can also see their recently completed tasks. We can create projects, and we can also create sub-projects. Since the upcoming tasks for each user are scheduled automatically, we will need to understand the priority system in GetOverview to have it schedule the tasks based on priorities. In order to manage project priorities, you need to access the timeline and priorities page. Here, the topmost projects are the projects with highest priority. In this case, Clay website has highest priority. We can use the drag and drop interface to change priorities. So for example, right now, you are working on Clay website. Tasha is also working on Clay website first. But once we change the priorities, the upcoming tasks are automatically changed. So now you need to work on chat app first, then you can resume on Clay website at the end. Similarly for Natasha, the Clay website has shifted to the very end. In the timeline screen, you can also access the ETA breakdown for each task. For example, here, the design and SEO has a big gap because James might be working on something else in between. ETA breakdown can help you understand how the tasks are scheduled. There are many ways where you can create sub-projects and set the priorities of sub-projects individually. But you can also break down the priority system if we want to execute a specific task first. For example, in Clay website, if we want to have the design started in the very beginning, we can set a due date. So task with due dates has higher priorities than the projects. So in this case, now design is scheduled in the very beginning. So now if I go into James's view, I can see the Clay website design in the very beginning, even though the project has the least priority. So GetOverview has a project-based and task-based priority system, where all the tasks follow the project priorities unless we set a due date manually on the tasks. Let's also discuss about a special status called scoping. So in the scoping status, you are able to add tasks which are under scoping and not yet finalized. For example, here, the 3 tasks are under planning. So these tasks will not be shown to Sam Smith on his upcoming tasks. But you will be still able to see the overall ETA of your project based on the tasks under planning. This can give you a good picture of your project while not really assigning the task to the members. The ETA for projects is calculated based on estimated hours of the task and the assignee who is working on. Estimated hours and assignee is really important in order to have a ETA on the project. If a task doesn't have estimated hours and assignee, it will be ignored from the ETA calculation. Project managers can also track their projects based on a due date. For example, the chat app development has a ETA of 27 September. So we can also set a due date, for example, 30th. So we can see a green check mark that the project is 3 days early. In case we have different priorities or different tasks, we will also see warnings if project is getting delayed. So now we can either change the project priorities or assign more members to the project. For project managers, bulk operations are also very important. So you can use shift key and select multiple tickets and change assignees, status, estimated hours, or move them to different projects. So in summary, with GetOverview, you are able to track your team their upcoming tasks, their recently completed tasks. You are able to set project priorities and task priorities, and you are able to track the project ETAs.